Hello and welcome Universe Mode. This is potentially Monday Night Raw. I really can't tell you anymore. But we are here for the final episode of Raw on this series of Universe. The final episode of Raw on Breaking the Fourth Wall 2K17. Mercy! Thank you! Anyway, we're here from Baltimore, Maryland for the final episode, and tonight promises to be another big night of action. Why? Because people who don't like Doro and Arlo are involved in it, so it makes it 10 times better than it ever needs to be. Just because those he doesn't like have the final 3 matches on the card. What more can you ask for? I know, it's absolutely majestic, but this is the one we're going to be looking at here. The first of the 2 matches have been advertised for tonight. Tag team titles on the line. The New Day will challenge the Bullet Club, the Good Brothers, whatever else you want to call them, the Dominant World Tag Team Champions. They challenge them in a desperate bid to try and become tag team champions. Best of luck with that one, guys. You may have got a lucky win last week, but tonight, order is restored, business is turned back to normal, and yes, the Bullet Club walk out of Baltimore still with the World Tag Team titles. I don't want to break your heart there, but we're going to move on then to our main event where the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, just 6 days away from the chance to finally become a world champion, will go one-on-one with none other than Mr. Money in the Bank himself, the man he pedigreed to finish off Raw last week along with the world champion himself. Triple H will go one-on-one with Jinder Mahal in what promises to be a very entertaining matchup here tonight. The two potential future world champions collide in the main event, while the main world champion, the head honcho, watches on. But before all that, we're going to actually be seeing someone else from the Bullet Club watching on, as we're going to get a rematch from a few weeks ago. Carmella and Gail Kim one-on-one to kick things off here on Raw. So here we go, big night of action. Whole load of attention to pay attention here tonight. Whole lot of it, that made no sense. Whole load of things to be paying attention to here tonight. And let's start things off right away with the women's division. This Sunday at No Way Out, Carmella and Gail Kim will challenge for the women's championship against none other than, of course, the ever dominant women's champion herself, Paige. They're going to hope and pray that they can become women's champion, but then reality will set in, and Paige and the rest of the Bullet Club will walk out of No Way Out, the ever-dominant champions that they have been for a long time now. But you know what? Just because it's been a long time doesn't mean that they can do it for even longer. I think that's a fantastic idea. But here tonight, the 2 challengers will go up against each other in what should be a fairly interesting affair. These 2 women have had a bit to say about each other back and forth some time ago. I think it was just in between Bad Blood and the build-up to No Way Out is where they really started having some war of words with one another. And it certainly caught the attention of the Raw Women's Champion herself. Certainly, it seemed Paige had a close eye on this one. Came out to watch one at ringside, in which Gail Kim was victorious over Carmella in that one. However, of course, Gail Kim has also been racking up the wins as of late. Last week, she defeated Paige in one-on-one action, albeit with a roll-up, to get that victory and to allow her access into this championship matchup this Sunday. Kind of a wild card now, I guess, is what you consider Carmella to be, as Gail Kim and Paige still have a measure of unfinished business. But here we go, this episode of Raw underway here. Be interesting to see what the final Raw of 2K17 will bring, as these 2 women going back and forth a little bit. Carmella trying to get a bit aggressive here early on. Kicks and strikes and slaps, whatever Carmella can think of here to bring down onto the Queen of the Ring. And here's the strength of Gail Kim being shown right away. Not even trying to apply that one. Does it with ease. And into the mat goes Carmella early on. Chinlock being applied here. Can Carmella get herself out of this one? Yes, she can. Good escape here. Proof that Carmella's certainly been training her worth, I guess you could say. As of late, been trying to get better. Work her craft. And I guess she's trying to prove that she should never be overlooked when it comes to this Sunday and the chance to become the women's champion. Forearm shot there, countered. Gail Kim gets a forearm of her own in the mix. Uh-oh, this is looking bad for Mella. Capture suplex there. Sweep of the leg though by Carmella early on. Counters in, we go up to the top rope here. Carmella gonna fly. Will she connect? Yes, she will. Lovely leg drop. Paige, who could be frustrated as she doesn't try and get an opportunity to rectify her loss against Gail Kim last week, or even get a one-on-one match with Carmella here before No Way Out. Regardless of that, she's going to be paying close attention, as I know the Bullet Club does, and as I know she's going to be taking notes with the other Bullet Club members. Of course, we are here in full force tonight. Three of us in action. Paige and Ziggler are going to be watching from afar to make sure everything's going right for their matches this Sunday. Carmella did a great job to get out of that move, and now she capitalizes. Atomic drop by the Princess of Staten Island. It's a princess against the queen here. And Carmella is trying to make life as difficult as possible. Trying to make Gail Kim head into this Sunday almost doubting herself, I guess. Up on the top rope now goes Carmella. She's quick to counter. She's going to fly here. Missile drop kick. Connected on the money. Carmella jumps into the cover here. Going to look for the victory here on Gail Kim. Came out early on. What will Carmella look for now? Another forearm shot in the face there for Gail Kim to deal with. Nice chop. It's quickly Carmella who's trying to get her way back into control. Gail Kim doesn't like the sound of that one though. Brings her in for the octopus stretch here. Carmella in an awkward predicament, and with very little freedom, she is able to still get out of that move. Her body was getting somewhat contorted there, and she was still able to get her way out of it. This is very, very good stuff by Carmella. Has to be said. She is really showing that she should never be overlooked. Carmella here. Crucifix on Gail Kim. Going to try and get the win with it. Oh no, it's a kick out at one. She could have added there the element of surprise, certainly on the side of Carmella there. And she may have looked for it again there, but this time she eats a DDT for her troubles. And now Gail Kim will look for Carmella to eat defeat. Carmella is out of that one in a hurry. Look at this back and forth now between these two women. Oh, what a stiff knee in the face. Looking for a DDT. Carmella gets her way out of it. Huge clothesline there to take down the woman she will be competing against this Sunday. The woman who she may pin to become the Raw Women's Champion. Carmella now, Bronco Buster. She's feeling the wear and tear of this one early on. Cover here by Carmella to give her a huge win over Gail Kim. Almost did it. Kim kicks out late. Looked for something once more, did Carmella. Gail Kim finds the reversal forearm shot. Didn't capitalize with the next one, however, but hones in on the arm for whatever reason. Perhaps thinking this time that the octopus stretch can actually force a submission. Carmella decides to go after the arm in her own accord as well. Off the ropes goes Gail Kim. It's a great counter though by Kim, to be fair. And a crucifix of her own into the cover. Could be, I was about to say, could be almost just, considering Carmella tried getting the win with the roll up earlier on, and Kim now feeling the way. She's struggling to get up to her feet here. Looking for something now, and oh, pushed away as if by ease. Mella showing great strength there to kick away Gail Kim, but Gail Kim showing great versatility in order to be able to fight back. Gail Kim looking for eat defeat. Carmella found an opening, had just enough time, got out of it. Mella now with the crucifix. Will it result in a huge win for the princess this time? It will! Carmella wins! Well, there we go. The final women's match on Raw anyway in 2K17. And your winner is the Princess of Staten Island. Carmella with a huge win before this Sunday. One that could be detrimental perhaps to her becoming the the next Raw Women's Champion. But if I know Paige like I know her, and if I know the Bullet Club as well as I know them, which of course the answer is I do on both accords, I know that they studied that match closely and they were able to realize Carmella's faults in that one. Paige can well capitalize on it. I still believe, just because it's a roll-up win, Carmella is still the wild card in this one. But that also means don't count out Carmella. Anyway, we were going to move on to our next matchup, but there's apparently some kind of commotion going on backstage. Apparently it is involving the Bullet Club. Apparently Adam Cole's got something going on backstage. Let's go now. Looks as if Adam Cole's engaging with the #1 contender for his title this Sunday. Adam Cole and Cody Rhodes, who have been screwing each other out of matches these last few weeks, are going face to face right now. They're on a brawl backstage. Cole was meant to be in action later. We're supposed to have Christian and Curtis Axel right now, but that's far from the case, as we can see. Cody and Cole unable to keep themselves to each other. Cody Rhodes, of course, was stupid enough, was ignorant enough to turn down his invitation to the Bullet Club last week, and now Adam Cole is making him pay for not making the right decision. Cody now on the floor there with a suplex. None of this will be legal this Sunday, but it doesn't matter to these two men, just so long as they get to beat up one another right now, get in each other's minds before this Sunday. I think that is all they care about. And the official there, he's practically just watching on. He's probably tried to break it up, realised he couldn't, and just given up from there. No! Into the general manager's office. Adam Cole right now has a firm amount of control over Cody Rhodes. This isn't even, of course, a sanctioned match. This is just Cole and Cody beating into one another. What is going on here now? Adam Cole looks to try and force Cody Rhodes out of here. Oh my goodness. Cody Rhodes almost went into the garage shutter again, but this is just deserved. This is everything that Cody deserved and more, for turning his back on the Bullet Club and throwing away the greatest offer in professional wrestling today. We only select those in the Bullet Club who deserve it, and he went and just threw it away, thinking he's better than the Bullet Club. Cody, that is not the case. Without the Bullet Club, you are nothing. And this Sunday, Adam Cole, baby, will prove it. Into the wall once more, though, Cole goes. Cole's stuck under the table now, but he's able to fight back here. These two men just engaging in a sloppy brawl right now, but Cole has different intentions. Cole doesn't seem as if he wants to be around you any longer. They're going out to the fans. They're going out to the Baltimore crowd. Cody in hot pursuit. And here they are now, in the crowd. Well, not really in the crowd, but I guess nearby the stage, brawling with one another. Cole wants to settle this in the ring from the seams of things, just to perhaps prove a point to Cody, just to almost give him his burial grounds ahead of this Sunday. Here we go now, these two men on the stage, throwing shots at one another. Adam Cole got him here. Super kick by Cole, sidestep by Rhodes. Oh no, he's in trouble now. Caught with something and dropped face first. Cody now has Cole down, and this is almost a worst case scenario for these two men. The wrong man is on his feet right now. Cole with a counter though. Super kick by Cole. Finally got it. And Cole now is back up on his feet and perhaps back in control of this brawl. Officials not bothering to try and separate this one. I have no idea what that one's doing there. But certainly one thing's for sure, and that's Cole and Cody. We're having almost a knock him out, drag him up brawl ahead of this Sunday. Cole is almost desperate to try and send Cody back in the ring here, just for the sake of it, and it's Cody sending Cole back in the ring. Cody now with a DDT, planting Cole here. Come on. Come on, Adam Cole, you're better than this. You can get yourself out of this one. Great chop in the chest there. And Adam Cole now finding himself an opening. Let Cody Rhodes go there for some reason, and maybe that wasn't the smartest idea. He's going up and over now. Worrying times for the champion. Back in the ring, these two men go right now, and Cole trying to almost create a little bit of separation between himself and Cody. Cody not denying him anything. A jawbreaker there from the challenger. Come on, Cole. I need Cole now to stay safe. I need him to be... I don't want him getting hurt before this Sunday. That's a worst case scenario. Cody countered there by Cole. Cole sends him down. And now all of a sudden momentum turns back. I mean, you're not really gaining momentum from anything from this. You're just kind of beating up the challenger. Once more, he sends him to the outside. Cody has Cole right where he wants him. And that is something that I don't like the thought about. Cody caught there with a jawbreaker. Adam Cole with an opening. And Cole's making a run for it into the crowd. Cole's hightailing it out of here. Well, Cody Rhodes can run his mouth about how Adam Cole has run away, but that is further from the truth than Cody would let you believe to be. Cole is just waiting, Cody. You'll get yours this Sunday. You can run your mouth all you want about winning the title. You can run your mouth all you want about bringing balance and order to the United States Championship, putting a dent in the Bullet Club. I really couldn't care less about your shitty little revolution upbringing that you're trying to start here. What happened, Cody, was you tried to fire the first shot. It backfired on you, and Adam Cole is firing up the artillery to bring forth a shot that will bring you to your knees until you learn your position on this brand is just the same as the rest of them. Sickens me that someone like Cody Rhodes thinks that they're suddenly above the Bullet Club. You don't get it, do you, Cody? The Bullet Club have given this opportunity to you because you are an incredible superstar and you deserve such an opportunity. Because Doro Ronaldo would have you believe he's the one going around giving around opportunities. Well, he gave about 67 of them to Cody, and it was only when the Bullet Club started paying attention to Cody that things started going well for him. I think you can put 2 and 2 together there and realize why that's the case. But more to the point, more of what we're focusing on right here is that Cody Rhodes suddenly believes that he can throw back everything into the face of the Bullet Club. All that we've done for him, it's just, you know, it's just bye-bye, don't need it anymore. It's rubbish. It's absolute rubbish if he thinks that's the case. I can certainly say that to be the truth, but as for here tonight, Cody Rhodes can claim he stood on top, but no way was Adam Cole risking an injury before this Sunday. He would never do such a thing. Cody Rhodes is desperate to try and achieve such a thing, but never would our great United States champion and our great leader of the Bullet Club stoop so low. We'll have to wait until Sunday for Cody Rhodes to find out where he truly belongs. That is, of course, below the Bullet Club or in the Bullet Club. Maybe not in the Bullet Club anymore. He kind of threw a glorious invitation back into his face. And no, that was not a pun about Bobby Roode. But anyway, we come here to the tag team title match for tonight. The New Day and the Bullet Club. This week it'll be Xavier and Big E. Last week also was Kofi and Big E. Kofi getting the pinfall win. And we'll the New Day will be hoping that the same result can happen here tonight. I know they're going to hope for that. There's a difference between hoping for that and that actually happening. And the honest truth is that the latter, that's just not going to happen, boys. You can hope for it to happen all you want, but it's just never going to come to fruition. You're locked in a game with the Bullet Club. We're going to kill you off here tonight. And if that means there's only one team left, if that means there's only one target ahead of us in the name of the Brood, then so be it. Gallows and Anderson have been through so many troubles in their past, have overcome so many obstacles to get this far, that if needs be, and if the Brood step up to the plate, we'll take them on. We'll without a doubt take them on and prove that we are ready to put up a fight wherever, whenever, and however. As for tonight, best of luck, New Day, but you're going to realize who you're sharing the ring with and why the Bullet Club are greater than any other team out there today. As Woods and Big E stand there going through some last-minute tactics. Kofi on the outside. Will he be a difference maker in this one? I hope not. Especially if the New Day is supposed to be a faction that we're supposed to respect and whatever, twerk with or whatever. I don't know what they get up to. What I know the Bullet Club gets up to is business. And I know what we're going to be settling here tonight is business. The business revolving around those World Tag Team titles and the business around retaining those World Tag Team titles. I've done it so many times now. It's kind of just a thing that happens, you know. It's just a little bit of a formality, I guess you could say. The New Day took on the Bullet Club in Doro No's first pay-per-view in charge. That went well for him, didn't it? That's all I'm saying. Nothing has changed this entire time he's been in charge of Raw, or supposedly been in charge of Raw. What makes you think anything's going to be different here tonight? Carl Anderson will start this one off against Xavier Woods. And Woods is getting pummeled into early on here by Carl Anderson. He's looking for something here, got him brought in, and oh, like a full Nelson facebuster. Don't go bringing Cora into Raw. Don't go giving him a reason to show up here, because you know he will. Instead, we'll be seeing him this Sunday, vying for a potential chance to becoming the NXT champion. There you go, there's a plug for NXT, but a show that's also better than the Raw roster. When I say the Raw roster, I mean the Raw roster. I don't mean the Bullet Club, before anyone tries starting to put words in my mouth. There's no one better than the Bullet Club on Raw and SmackDown and NXT. I mean, ECW does exist, and on top of that, Seth Rollins exists as well. So, you know, I can't pick a winner there. That's unfair. Look at the strength there of Carl Anderson. Running powerbomb. As if Xavier Woods was nothing. As if he were a flea on his shoulders. That's kind of the distraction that the New Day is for the Good Brothers on their quest for dominance. Literally a flea on the shoulder. Nothing more in the grand scheme of things. Just flick them off and move on. Someone else popped into my head, to be fair, and it has nothing to do with a flea. Glossing over that. And back to the match. Xavier Woods there with a backbreaker. Now will he look to make the tag into the powerhouse of the New Day? Indeed he will. Big E tagged in here. And this could be the moment where we see the big man of the Bullet Club tagged in. And it looks to be just that situation. Tag made. Luke Gallows is in. Good morning, Big E. Big boot for you. Beautiful. Absolutely huge pummeling blow there by Luke Gallows, and now he looks to continue that on, dumping Big E up on that top rope as if he were nothing. Luke Gallows having a bit of fun with this one, it seems. Good counter there though by Big E to get out of the way, and oh god, the 7-footer almost crumbling under his own body weight with that German suplex. Counter though by Luke Gallows, demonstrating his strength once more. And there's another. There's the super kick. This time around, 2 for 2 on Bullet Club super kicks here tonight. Or, I guess, 2 for 3. We have to wait for Carl Anderson to try and hit one, maybe. This is all about Luke Gallows right now. Oh, what a counter by Big E, demonstrating his power in the corner there. The weightlifter that he is, you know, I believe he was he a bodybuilder, I believe, in before he joined. Certainly something to do with that kind of, well, power lifter even, I think it might have been. And that is why he was able to lift him up there with seemingly one shoulder, make it look so easy. And there's an easy belly-to-belly hit as well. Gallows' leg got caught in the ropes, making it a little bit worse as well for him to deal with. Oh no, I think I know what's coming up next. It's not going to be the midnight hour. It's going to be this. In the corner now. Big E. Here come the Unicorn Stampede, as they put it. Tagging in and out and pummeling stomps into the gut of their opponent. Gallows in trouble here. As stupid as a name as the Unicorn Stampede is, this move does damage, and this move could well put away. Nah, I won't put away, but it'll do a lot of damage to Luke Gallows and finish it off. There's Woods. with a drop kick into him. And Woods now the legal man, gonna look to try and win the tag titles for the New Day. Into the cover here, and yep, that's all the damage it does to the powerhouse of the Bullet Club. On the apron now goes Woods. Oh, ambitious there, but nothing going for him. There's the high kick to the head. Kind of looks like a fish hook. But I'm not too sure if... Actually, to be fair, Luke Gallows has the power in his kicks that that man has. Here we go now, finally in the corner. Needs to be a tag made here. Luke Gallows has been through an awful lot of punishment, and now it's time for Carl Anderson to take over. Machine Gun in here to do his bit within this matchup. Hopefully Gallows has a good rest on the outside and Carl Anderson can do his job. Keep Woods in the ring, I think, is something that needs to be key right now to us retaining those titles. Because Big E proved his danger within this match, I think, when he was in it, taking care of Gallows as relatively easy as he did. Anderson going to look to make sure it's not the same case between himself and Woods, but Woods is making life difficult here. Good counter. Anderson trying to create some space, and he catches him with the drop kick there. Great tactic there. Real good tactic by Carl Anderson, and now here we go, continuing the problems for Xavier Woods. Big drop kick in the face. Anderson now, gun stun, and there, still your tag team champions, the Bullet Club. Oh, god damn it. Made one little error there. One little slip up, don't worry. Just gloss over it, move on. Pretend it didn't happen. Anything along those lines. Big E came in to make the save there. I think Gallows wasn't prepared for it. I think he was still having a bit of a rest on the outside, which I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for. But here we go, tag made once more. Luke Gallows is back in here. He's had his time to recover, and now it's time to go to work. What just dominance there from the Bullet Club and from Luke Gallows himself with that boot. Counter there by Xavier Woods, looking for something here. He's going to send him into the turnbuckle. Don't let him make that tag in. You know that you do not want to let that tag be made, and that's exactly what he avoided. Great work there by Luke Gallows, and now the opening is in front of us to retain those tag team titles. Bring on the Brood. Magic Killer. There goes Big E. There's the cover. There's the count. Oh my god, what? You are kidding me. No way. No way did I just witness him kick out of the greatest tag team finisher in the business today. No way did I just witness him kick out of the Magic Killer. Well, Carl Anderson is making him pay for it, busting him open there. I'm sure Luke Gallows would love to deliver the finishing blow in this one. You have done the wrong thing there, Xavier Woods, by fighting on for as long as you have. Busted open now. He continues on. Roll up by Gallows, and Gallows decided he didn't want that. He didn't want to win by roll up over Xavier Woods. Why would he? Oh, there's the strength of Gallows. Steamrolling Xavier Woods there, making it look easy as he did just there. Woods able to get his way out of it there. Opportunity for him. Gallows doesn't like the sound of that one, and yeah, I'll agree with Gallows there, neither do I. Woods looking for some kind of suplex. Best of luck getting this big man up on your shoulders, and this one is now on its way to being over. 12-step from Gallows. Come on. You've got one last thing to do to make us all happy. I'll say it again. Mordecai, bring on the Brood. Magic Killer. This time, he ain't getting up. No, wait, what? What? Oh, Kofi in with the distraction. What the hell is this? Come on, ref. You're better than this. Into the... Come on, just go into the cover, Carl. Just go into the cover. He makes the count. There's the count. Gallows, get out the turnbuckle. Oh, for God's sake, what are we doing wrong here? We're having a nightmare all of a sudden. There goes Big E into the cover. This one's over. Thank you for coming. That's it. Game over. The Bullet Club retain. No ifs, ands, or buts. This game is over. No more. Done deal. Bye-bye, New Day. I liked your little attempt there right at the end to try and cheat your way to victory. It was real cute that you decided to try that. But no, doesn't happen in the Bullet Club's world. Doesn't happen in our world. We say what goes. And we just made you realize, New Day, you can come as close as you want, you can almost touch it, but the Bullet Club will slap your hand away and send you right back down where you belong. Still your World Tag Team Champions, the Good Brothers. I can give that a 2 sweet. There we go. Mordecai, when you're ready, there's no one left for us. Bring on your brood. We want to fight them. We're not scared. Not one bit. That's enough of that. That's enough of Bullet Club. What? Okay, maybe it's not enough of Bullet Club business. I was about to say we're about to get to the main event, but apparently we're not. We're going to be hearing from the women's champion herself. Paige has got a little bit she wants to say about this this triple threat this Sunday. Alright, here she comes, the Raw Women's Champion. And I'd argue Paige isn't too happy to have to make her way out here tonight, when it clearly seemed that Raw didn't want her on the card anyway. They'd rather Carmella and Gail Kim in one-on-one action. Yeah, great idea, Daro. You're a real pinnacle of your craft. You know your business comes in the Bullet Club, and yet you try and keep us off the card as much as possible. Keep it up. I'm sure you'll be out of a job in the next few weeks. And Paige agrees with me on that account. She's going to leave this one as short and sweet as possible because it's obvious Raw doesn't want her here, and in Paige's mind, Raw doesn't deserve her to be here. As for this triple threat this Sunday, it'll be business as usual for the Bullet Club. Just another 2 names on the list. Paige has overcome these women before, and it's just going to be a walk in the park for her. And Paige reiterating a point that I would claim to be true. The reason why Carmella and Gail Kim will be able to do nothing against her is because they are not one thing. One thing that Paige knows she is, and one thing that Paige will always be, and that's the greatest women's wrestler in the world. No one comes close to this magnificent woman within the ring, and that is why she's Bullet Club. We only take the best. Paige says this Sunday is a walk in the park, and you will realize why the Bullet Club, then, now, and forever, are always too sweet. Well, here we go. I know Paige had what she wanted to say, and I know that to be fair, there's not really much I have to reiterate about it because it's just the truth. Paige is going to walk all over Gail Kim and Carmella this Sunday, continue on being the dominant Raw Women's Champion she is, and then walk all over whoever steps up next in line. But here for our main event here tonight, here comes the #1 contender for the World Championship, the man who stood tall at the end of last week's Raw, knocking down both the World Champion and Mr. Money in the Bank. Well, tonight, Triple H is going to have to go face to face with one of them, and he is waiting patiently for him. And there's one man who he wasn't even supposed to be taking on, who can no longer wait. Dolph Ziggler, the world champion himself, getting the jump on his challenger out of this Sunday. Ziggler clearly not a fan of what transpired last week, and he wants a measure of revenge for it, but Triple H doesn't like the idea of that one. He doesn't take too kindly to it. DDT there by Ziggler on the ramp. Jinder clearly just a backseat to this whole thing going on between these two men. Ziggler and Triple H could hardly wait to get their hands on one another. And just like with Cody and Adam Cole earlier tonight, we're getting a preview to this Sunday. Ziggler in control right now. Ziggler with the game in his grasp. Triple H completely taken aback by the element of surprise. This is Dolph Ziggler's domain right now. Ziggler having his way with the game, and that's just what I like to see. Actually, I don't know. Do I like to see it? I can't decide if I like to see it or not. Ziggler there with a spinning neck breaker. The game in a world of trouble. Dolph Ziggler reminding Triple H who the world champion is in this one and who the one to stand tall at all times needs to be. There's a face buster. Triple H has been completely floored by this one. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the moves on the ramp took him completely off guard. Ziggler now with the Famouser. And it doesn't look like Ziggler's done yet. Triple H has been caught completely off guard by the element of surprise here. And Dolph Ziggler seems to be ready to end this one, but the game is fighting back. Triple H will not say die against the show-off. He's still got something left in it, but here come the tag team champions. The Good Brothers are in to make the final blow. And now they put the boots to the game. Triple H fought valiantly, but the numbers game just too much for him. And now the Bullet Club get to have their way with the #1 contender. And that's right, when you leave the floor to the... Oh my god, Triple H is still trying to fight back. Triple H is destined to try and stand tall here. But if you leave the floor to the Bullet Club, they're going to do what they do better than anyone else. Act like a tag team and finish the job. Magic Killer for Triple H. Ziggler, the floor is yours once more. And with Triple H practically out of it here, with the Bullet Club having left their mark on the #1 contender, it's down to Ziggler to leave the final blow. But somehow, some way, Triple H is still on his feet here. Ziggler, however, doesn't like the idea of that one, and he's looking to bring it to an end as quickly as possible. And you see the torn apart announce table. Ziggler got impatient while waiting, and now he looks to end the job here. He looks to make sure that Triple H, if he can even make it to No Way Out, stands no chance of winning the title. Ziggler from the top. Elbow drop. And through the table, both men go. Ziggler sends an almighty message to the game ahead of this Sunday. He's had enough of Triple H standing on top. Tonight, Ziggler's the dominant one. Ziggler is the one who has the final say before No Way Out. Is that going to be the state at No Way Out? That maintains to be seen. But my God, has this match got way more personal. We'll see you at No Way Out.